Okay, we're just going to do the final assembly. Just show that real quick for the slide. Everything's covered. Just grab your wings and your fuse, and you're just going to start it in the channel here. Get that started. And then get it most of the way up there. And then after you get so far up there, you just want to make sure that the notch for the servo wires is far enough up in there that you're not going to get any glue in that hole. And then just put some either epoxy or Gorilla Glue, whatever you want to use, in here in this slot on the tube and both sides of the ribs there. And then once you got that done, just slide it the rest of the way in, fully seat it. Once it's fully seated, just wipe away any excess glue. Should be 90 degrees fused to the wing, but you can just double check it real quick. And this one's pretty darn close. And if it's off, just make any minor adjustments, but it should be really close when it's fully seated and on there. But you can just double check it with the square. And then, after that's all dry, take your motor mount and just put your glue in on the ribs and the tube, and then just slide it in. Either epoxy, Gorilla Glue, whatever you want to use, and just make sure it fully seats. And then, after that's dry, just hit the wing saddle with CA. Just make sure it's lined up on the motor mount. Everything looks good. Hit it with some thin, top and bottom. And you can glue this in. Use epoxy or CA, whichever you want. It's ply, so epoxy might be a little better. And then just the last piece is the bottom of the fuse part. And that should just slide on like that. And glue that on as well. And glue the two fuse pieces together. Just use some thin CA, and then glue the fuse to the motor mount. And once you're done with that, you're ready to. You can either put a little bit of covering over the joint here. It's just a tiny little joint. Just put a little bit of covering over it, and then you're ready to finish the rest of it just like you normally would. So that's it.